Welcome everyone to the channel. My name is Linden Houston. Welcome to Linden Houston Cooking. In today's video, I'm just going to show you some basic ideas and recipes. First, I'm going to make a sorrel and ginger tea. And second, I want to do is some porridge. But the porridge is going to be cornmeal with a bit of sea moss and plantain. So I'm going to cut a piece of this plantain here. If you're new here, just to let you know, you're welcome, and I'm happy to have you. Once you comes in, guys, please do thumbs up the live. Please do subscribe, leave positive comment. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Gina, welcome. Well, today I'm going to make some, I'll be making some tea. And I'm going to make some porridge. In Jamaica, sometimes they call it strong back. Personal preference, doesn't bother me. It's going to be cornmeal, sea moss with a bit of plantain porridge. And I'm going to make some healthy tea. So the tea I'm going to make is some sorrel and ginger tea. Just catching some water in my pot. Remember, guys, if you're new here, please do thumbs up the live. Please do subscribe. So this one gonna be quick and easy. Porridge don't take long. Depends on what some people call long. The thing is, I drink a lot of tea, so I'm gonna start the tea and let it go on, cook through. For the porridge, I'm gonna add some sea salt to this, but it's all personal preference. I can either use this coarse one. Let me see where I put the other one. Okay, that's perfect. So I have some sea salt in this. So that basically for my porridge there. And I'm gonna put some cinnamon in that. So I want to start off my tea first. Here I have some sorrel. Just Google the health benefit of sorrel and ginger. You'll be amazed. Very effective for your system. I have some ginger here. I'm just gonna take this, remove the skin. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. Yes, I'm cooking. So with the ginger, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smash it a bit. So the ginger, you can do it like that. Now for the porridge, I'm gonna use about half of this plantain. Most people use green plantain. You can, nothing wrong with that. It's personal preference. And also you can use a bit of ripe one. it's all personal preference. Anyway, I'm just gonna check my patties in the oven. Look at these lovely patties. So I'm just gonna rotate them a bit. So these are the veggie ones. Just gonna reduce temperature of the oven. So that's my tea going there. So I have a plantain here. That's just probably about half of plantain. So this, I'm gonna bring this one up to a boil, and I'm gonna put my kettle on because I'm gonna need some hot water with this. I have some sea moss I'm gonna add to this. All this is personal preference. With the sea moss, because I'm gonna blend it, I'm gonna chop it up a bit. When you use the sea moss, make sure you leave it to soak overnight. There's some sea moss I'm putting in here in the blender. Next, I'm gonna add probably about 2 of this. This is deciliter. So I'm using probably about 1.5 deciliter. If you need more, I'll definitely add more, but I don't need much. I just need like a nice, good bowl. I'm gonna add some water to this, just to help the blending process. Along with water, I have some evaporated milk. I normally pour my evaporated milk and just keep it in the fridge. Once it comes in, guys, double tap on the screen. So the tea, it's my sorrel and ginger tea. I'm gonna put that down a bit, and I'm gonna swap this and put it on the larger flame. So with the sorrel and ginger, I'm just gonna reduce this, and I'm gonna increase the flame on this one. I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla. So however much vanilla you like. So that's probably about 2 teaspoons. So this is boiling now. So what I'm gonna do, go ahead. What's gonna happen now, normally this should be thickening up once it hit the hot water. So make sure to keep stirring it. and just keep your eye on it. So what I'm waiting for is to see the consistency of it. If it's not thick enough, I'll add a little bit more cornmeal to it. But normally this is good proper cornmeal I have. Very good, great cornmeal. So this is gonna be nice and rich because I have I have sea moss in this, bit of plantain, some nice cornmeal. I use a kind of medium cornmeal, but when you blend it, it's gonna get a little bit finer anyway. But I don't mind it smooth. You notice now it's getting a bit thicker. I want it thick, but not too thick. Once it comes in, guys, double tap on the screen and feel free to like, share, and do subscribe. Next thing I'm gonna add to this is one of my favorite spice, and that's the nutmeg. I love nutmeg. That's my favorite spice. So if this need more, I'll add some more later. The next thing is there's a cinnamon stick in this. Just keep your eye on it because you don't really want it stay in it too long. Otherwise, sometimes it can get a little bit bitter. And keep eye on this because this air, when it starts boil, believe it or not, it will come right up to there and it will boil over. Because I'm drinking cornmeal porridge from baby come up. Still love cornmeal porridge, but this is a special porridge. For those of you coming on, this porridge I'm making have a bit of sea moss in it. As you're seeing it, it's rising up. I'm going to remove it off the fire. Or to avoid that, just add some cold, but I have some evaporated milk here. So like if it start boil, I will need to add some more evaporated milk anyway. If you want to use coconut milk, feel free to do so. You know, when you're doing things like this, just do it for you, or if you're making it for someone else, that's fine, but make it to the best of your ability. What I'm looking for now is the cinnamon stick. So make sure you take this out, otherwise it can get a little bit bitter if you're staying it, leave it in too long. Remember to thumbs up the live, guys, and those who coming in, just let you know you're welcome. I'm gonna check my patties again. So that's my patties. They need a couple more minutes. I'm just gonna rotate them. So a couple more minutes, just set a timer on that. Just gonna tip some more evaporated milk in it. Normally, what I'm basically waiting for is for the cornmeal to cook. I'm not too worried about the sea moss and the plantain, because the sea moss have been soaking that overnight. What I'm gonna do now, I'll need to do some boneless curry chicken, so I'm just gonna prep the veg while these are cooking. So the tea here almost finished, so I'm just gonna turn it off a bit. For those of you coming on, I'm making some sorrel and ginger tea, and I will add some honey. That's just for me, some honey to sweeten that. I will finish this off with some sweetened condensed milk. That's personal preference. You want to use brown sugar, or if you want to use some honey in it. So as I said, keep an eye on this, because if you notice, it keep coming up. Remember, guys, to double tap on the screen once it's coming in. I appreciate it. So this, I'm just prepping this. I'm gonna cook some curry chicken, boneless. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Once it comes in live, guys, please do thumbs up the live. Thumbs up, just double tap on your screen if you're using a mobile device. And thanks for coming on. So one of the reasons why I leave the whisk in it also, it slows down the process. Sometimes if things boiling like this and you put like a spoon or whisk, kind of stop it from go further up. So this, I'm just prepping some bits for some curry chicken. Some garlic. So I'm just setting them aside like so. Probably use just all of this. Welcome everyone to the channel. Welcome. Once it comes in, guys, please do double tap on the screen. My name is Linden Houston. Welcome to the channel, and feel free to subscribe. Not forcing you, but would appreciate, you go over the other side, you see that red button, just tap on that red button. Appreciate it. In life, you can't take nothing for granted, So all of you that come on, I appreciate it. So that I'm just prepping up for the curry chicken. These are finished. I'm just leaving those patties to cool down a bit. So I'm finished with the oven for the time being. Carrot wise, I'm going to use some carrots in this. So I'm just prepping up these. Ginger. I'm gonna cut a little bit of ginger for this one. Need my paring knife. Once it comes in, guys, please do double tap on the screen, thumbs up the live, and feel free to subscribe. So I'm just taking the skin on this side of the ginger. And with the ginger as I go, I'm just cutting these up and I'm spreading it all over, because I'm going to share this between some brown stew and some curry chicken. So I'm just going to go ahead, cut these as small as possible. Or what you can do, you can just put the ginger, put the ginger in a smaller container, and there you can distribute it properly. So with this water, just gonna set this aside for the time being. For those of you just coming on, what I do, I make some sorrel, some lovely sorrel tea here in this thing here, in this pot. Some lovely sorrel and ginger tea, very healthy. So that I'm gonna have that. I will be having that with some honey. You know, it's coming on to winter, so especially here in the UK, and for those who are watching in a cold country. So normally what I do, try to build my immune system up from now, you know, in September going up. Just work on that when it gets cold, I don't catch a cold, terrible cold or stuff like that. Morning, how you doing? I'm doing great here. Just busy because when I finish this, I need to go in the catering truck to start. Yeah, I'll probably go live in the catering truck. But basically, when I finish here in the house, the catering truck just outside on my parking. So I need to stop that up and then start the ball rolling. So by the time I set that up late, I finish here, that probably take me about an hour and a half to set it up. Thing is, the difference between this peeler and this one, this is branded, but the thing is, this one is better because this is Victorinox, and this doesn't have much anything on it. But I'll show you the difference with that and that. And that one is probably 3 times more expensive. So that's a carrot ready. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, all of this is hard work, you know. You have to just keep pushing. Because yesterday, these, normally I make sauces. These are some jerk sauce. And the thing is, these, just to make these, they take me nearly half a day. The process, I think I have a video to edit on that. So I want to put the carrots a little bit separate. So I'm just going to pop them in a bowl. Mark 2:17. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we need to, Mark. Hope you do the same. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you're following what you're saying also, Mark. And I hope you know how to conduct yourself also. Thank you for your beautiful comment. So with this porridge, I'm going to turn it off now. And I'm going to let it sit a little while. And then I'm going to add what I need to add to it. Once it comes in, guys, please do thumbs up the live. I need to make some shortcuts. The amount of things I have to do, need to make some shortcuts. But the thing is, with me, when I'm cooking, it relaxes me. That's the thing. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Once it comes in, guys, can you please do thumbs up the live and feel free to subscribe. I appreciate your time and effort. Yes, Gainer. Yeah. I know how you're doing. Gainer, how you doing? You've been busy? Okay, so this, actually set this aside like this, remove this. So with this, you know, it's a typical Jamaican thing. So we have our, you know, that's how we do it. A little bit rough, you know, sometimes it's a bit traditional. You know, some people, they use like a cutter to open the tin. We just use a knife. That's how we do it, you know. So with this, I'm just going to add some milk. Now, add what you want to your lightness in this. You know, you might see me pouring this and think it's a lot, but actually, it's not a lot. And give it a bit of taste. I probably need to put more in it. Just give it a bit of taste. Actually, I'm telling you, this tastes nice. Very nice. For those of you coming on, this porridge I make earlier, you need to try it. Make sure you try it. It's sea moss in this, plantain, bit of ripe plantain, cornmeal, evaporated milk, Celtic salt, or Himalaya salt, nutmeg, cinnamon, vanilla. I'm telling you, this is the daddy. Next thing, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to work on the chicken. So I'm just giving the chicken a bit of wash, and then we'll start deal with him according to, you know. I'm just washing this off. Then I'm gonna get a bowl, or probably I can use. Gonna get a bowl here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a cutting board, put down there, a red cutting board to put here. So all of this, the porridge is ready, tea is ready. I'm gonna set this aside, and I'm gonna work on the lovely world-class curry chicken. So I'm just gonna put a lid over this, over the porridge. Put a lid over him. And now we're gonna show the curry chicken who is boss. The thing is, I need a nice deep pan. That's the thing. Let me start with this one. I will start with this one. So now you've seen the patties. I will soon take them on, just let them cool down a bit, because if you don't let them cool down a bit, what's gonna happen, they get a little bit saggy. All right. Now we need some seasoning. Okay. Curry powder. This is my curry powder. I made this up myself. Need black pepper. What else? Where's my paprika? No, I don't need paprika in the thing there. So I'll leave that all purpose. All right, so I'll wash my chicken off. The only thing is, I wonder if this pot, it can hold it. It's going to be full, but should be all right, because I don't want too much liquid in it. I'm just going to take out another knife. The thing is, I have another deeper pot, which I use for the curry chicken, but I can work with this. I like to have two knives on backup, very sharp knife. Proper stuff, no playing around. This thing will take the hair off your skin. So how I do my chicken now, this is boneless, so all of this is personal preference. So I'm going to cut this in a bit double bite size, meaning you take probably 2 bites or 3 to finish this. Remember guys, once you come in, please do thumbs up the live, double tap on the screen, and please do show some support, subscribing. So with this, I'm just going to drain the excess liquid of this, and I'm going to put him back in the bowl. So that should be all right for now. I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to wash this off a little bit. Still need to put on the brown stew, so let me just do this part first. Let me just set this aside. Because if I put this on first, then I can work on the brown stew. I'm going in with this, some black pepper, diced ginger. You don't have to, that's personal preference, but anybody, like probably some people might say that, okay, they don't like ginger. But if you really do eat at an Indian restaurant, the curry powder, they have ginger in it, because that's part of the recipe to make up curry. Where are you? This is my special season. This one of pimento. Some pimento in this one. So this is gonna be quick and easy, guys. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder, even though I have some garlic there. Whatever season you have, just keep, making sure you're seasoning up properly. The thing while this going, I'm gonna light this up, and then by time it's gonna put it on this burner, I'm just gonna pop this in the oven. The oven is cool down, because I don't want anything splashing while I'm cooking. So the patty, I'm just gonna rest them in the oven. So now I'm gonna put my curry powder over this. So I put about 2 spoons in that. If it need more, I will put more onto it when I taste it. I'm looking to have some oil in a bottle. I thought my wife take it up, but she wasn't home, so I can't really blame her. Oil. And I'm gonna tip a little bit of oil on this. Next thing, I'm gonna get myself some thyme out the fridge here. I find another piece of onion. Thyme, I'm gonna give it a bit of wash over the other side. And I'm gonna just put it here. So what I'm gonna do now, I probably need a little bit more salt in this, because these all-purpose, once you had them, they don't have enough salt in it. You can either use sea salt or the normal salt, your choice. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you for your comment. Yeah. Thank you. Bad boy of Corey. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Once it comes in, I appreciate if you thumbs up the live. Now, this is what they call burn curry off. So I'm just going to put some inside here. Give it that nice brownish color. And if you want to top it off, just going to pop a garlic. Just put that in there. Bit of garlic. Have some thyme. It's a little bit wet, but not too wet to cause any. Season them up. Just get your hand in them. If you notice, I don't put any onion in it yet. All right, watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to place the chicken down. But when I place it down, once you put it in, don't quick to move it. Just let him get some color. There's no rush. Wow, the wind heavy. Thought it's somebody coming through the window. That one made me jump. All right, this spot should hold everything. So leave him there. I'm just going to wash them off. This one off. The next thing, I'm going to make sure, set myself up possibly for some brown stew. Let me just wash this off. And I'll be back with you just a minute. You don't have to worry, I'm not hiding. So the rest of the chicken, I'm just washing this off. And this is going to be for my brown stew. I'm probably going to have to use another pot like that. All right, now I'm going to get a spoon. I normally would have my long spoon. Let me just take up a long spoon on this other side. So make sure I have a full spoon. I'm just going to give him a turn. And you'll see the reason why I don't quick to turn it. You notice when you turn it, you want that lovely color on it. And if you want to speed that up, I'm just going to flip him on the bigger burner. See that? That's the color you want. You want to have nice color. So that's the reason why I said to you, don't quick to turn it. You don't need to rush, because cooking takes time. What I'm doing now, I'm flipping him on the bigger burner. And I'm going to work him. I see if you can, okay, you can see. So when I check the other device, you can see exactly what's going on. So, all right. Now we're going to season up some chicken now. We're going to do some brown stew chicken. They're all boneless, but that's how I do it for my thing. So these chicken, wash already. And because I already have raw meat on this cutting board, this is how I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to slightly put this here, that I have space. So that size is enough. So I'm going to cut these in double bite size. Welcome, guys. Remember to double tap on the screen, guys. I appreciate it. And really thank you for your effort coming onto my channel. And please do feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it. Oh, Gainer. All right. Gainer is all right. All right. You know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, as we said in Jamaica, big up, you know, it's just a term. But Gainer always support me, always been positive coming onto the channel. And thank you again, Gainer, for coming on. Appreciate it. The thing is with the brown stew, seems like I have a little bit more chicken than that. But I want you to see everything what's going on. So this knife and this, I'm finished with this. Just gonna set it over this side. Okay, the brown stew now. The rest of ginger on the brown stew. As I said, guys, how I do it, you don't have to do it that way. It's no pressure. At the end of the day, the end result is what counts. The end result. That's what's important. I'm going with some all-purpose in this. And because it's brown stew, I'm going to bring out the paprika, some extra season in this. But this one I'm working on the brown stew. You see this one? This is what I'm telling you. Don't quick to play around with it. Leave him, let him catch color. You know, ladies and gentlemen, you seen this? That's what I'm trying to say. You need it to catch nice, lovely color. So don't mess around with it and keep turning him. Let him sit for a while. And we're going to work on him. Because the vegetable I'm going to add to it, you know, I normally call it trapping the flavor. So that's what's important. All right. I'm going in some black pepper in that. What else? Garlic powder. Leave that a bit. Some more extra season. So what I'm going to do with that now, I'm going to tap some water on him. I have the kettle already boiling. So that's how we're going to work him today. Next thing with the brown stew, dark sugar. Bit of dark sugar over this. That's not a lot of sugar. Just gonna help it to give it that nice brown color also. Paprika. So the ginger and everything in that. What else did I miss? A little bit of extra salt. But sometimes those all-purpose, sometimes they don't have a lot of seasoning in them, like salt content, because you're not allowed to do that. So dig in. Just gonna wash my hand again. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this working. That one is a cast iron one. So this one is cast iron. I'm gonna light him up from now. I want him to get real hot. So while that getting hot, I'm just gonna swap this. You see what I'm doing here now? Turning him. That means when I add the rest of stuff to it, it won't not gonna take too long to cook. Gravy browning. If I need more, I'll put some on it. All right. What I'm gonna do with this now? Pimento berries. Bit of pimento berries in that. You're gonna need oil in that. That's a brown stew. We're working on a brown stew now. Seeing this? Some thyme in that. Garlic, peppers. So splitting it in a half. Put them all over. Carrot. Seen that? So carrot in that. Hot water. But if you notice, I'm not going to pull it up with hot water. Just take your time there with the hot water. So when I want the vegetables to cook down in this. Now, if you want, you can add some potato to this, but it's personal preference. You know, I always have potato. Anyway, what the potato do is the potato help to thicken it and then keep a eye on that. Garlic in that. Just gonna take the skin off this quickly. So what the potato do with the curry is basically to thicken it, and also it give a bit of flavor. I'm gonna show you another trick, but don't tell anyone. A bit of paprika, nice and brown. See that? Now we're gonna go in with him now, and the same procedure. Don't play with your meat. Just leave it there. Let him brown out properly. You seen him smoking? Don't worry about that. By the time everything go inside, the temperature gonna drop. Already, temperature dropping. So these, I'm gonna put them on the side, like this. That's how we're working it. Let's put them on the side, and believe me, they will brown also. Just leave him there, let him sit and relax. Catch some color. Now, for the potato, just gonna cut some potato, but I'm gonna dice them medium-sized dice. But what this gonna do, this helps to give the curry a body. Watch this. See that? Look at that lovely color. Wow, I love the color. Very nice. You seen that lovely color, guys? That's what I'm going for. You notice the temperature for this go down, but don't worry about that. Soon it will go back up. So once the chicken cook, I'll add some more liquid to it. So don't fill your pot up till like it's a bit shallow like this, and then it's just boil over. So leave that, let them brown off. Welcome guys, welcome guys. Remember to thumbs up the live, guys. Remember to thumbs up the live, touch up the screen. I'm just put in whatever I don't need. I'm just gonna put it back in. I have a bit more onion here. I'm just utilizing them. Welcome Jana, welcome Jana, welcome Jackie, Pauline, welcome Peter from Jamaican, welcome. Thank you all for your lovely comment. Please do thumbs up the live. Please do subscribe. So with the chicken over here now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check him, see how I'm doing. As I said, you can't play around with it, and you want that nice brown color. So this time I'm gonna use let's finish with this. Finish with this. So I'm going to use a fork. I need a longer one. And I'm just going to, the one in the middle, I'm going to try turning. So this is what I'm looking for. You see that nice brown color? You know, just brown them off. So we're just going to turn them out, turn them bits by bits. So that's what I'm looking for. See that? That's what I'm looking for. This kind of pressurized pot, very good pot. Costs a bit of money, but what I said, very good. So now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna taste because the meat almost there. Very nice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to touch him up with a little bit more sea salt. I'm using this time. I'm going to give him some, where are you? Black pepper. But otherwise, it tastes nice. Tell you, we're going for it. I'm going to give him a bit of stir. But I'm telling you, I'm very pleased with the texture, the color, as usual. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Man, I'm telling you. Wow. This, telling you, look at that. This with some rice and peas. I'm telling you. Wow. I'm going to tip some little more because I want a little more gravy in it. But I'm not going to really put the lid on it. I want to just see what's going on. See this one here? Keep turning him now. Because you want them to have a nice color. Rotate them, make sure them all brown up and nice, you know. Wow, man, I'm telling you. This is why I love cooking. So this part is cooked, so I'm going to try that. Need a little bit of touch up on that also. So we're going to work him. We're not going to let him just get away. Don't season him properly. One bite lead to another. Don't worry, it's not a lot of salt. It's just some sea salt I'm using on that. You know. I have a secret ingredient I want to put in this. I wonder if I should put it in. Let you see what's going on. So my next secret ingredients, but please don't tell anyone. My favorite spice, nutmeg. A little bit in this. Done. You know, with the brown stew now. Watch this. Peppers, onion. Look at that. If somebody said I should put some carrot in this. All right. Yeah. Carrot. Thyme. These already washed. Put some thyme over that. This one, man, I'm telling you, very nice. Turn him down. As I said, I don't want the gravy too thick. I don't want it too thick. So now I'm going to add a little bit more water to this. But the reason why I don't have to worry about this, you know, that's why you put the potato in it. Potato helps thicken your sauce. That's one of the main reasons why curry was originated by the Arawak Indians. So it's basically an Indian dish. But this, I'm telling you, look at that. No flour, no cornstarch. Look at that. So this, I'm going to take some water in it. I need some spring onion. Some people call it In Jamaica, we call it scallion. So I'll probably have to check in the other fridge. Let me see if I find any in this one. Oh, yeah. Today I'm a lucky guy. All right, I'll find some spring onion. I'm going to trim these up and wash them off. Let me just trim these up a bit. Take off the little funny bits of this. And I'm going to give them a good little wash over the side here. And then we're good to go. So I have 2, so that should be enough. I'm going to give them a wash. This, I'm going to turn this off now. This one, I'm ready. This one, you seen the pot where you put this in, seasoning this. So let's do like this, hot water over this. And remember, when you put in water and things like this, don't fill it up with a whole heap of water. Just leave him like this. Tip little water. All right, this, I'm done. Look how lovely that is. So that one, I'm done. So this, I'm gonna cut these up for the next one. This, finish with this. This is my little hiding place for this stuff like this. If I don't put it there, my wife, she will take them up. You know, she's gonna put it in a safe place for me, but then I won't be able to find it, but she mean well. All right, I'm gonna use my other spoon. This spoon which I have, just wipe clean down a little bit, make it look a little bit. All right, I have this spoon here for this one. So now we're gonna turn our chicken. We're gonna mix in, you know, the onion, carrots, peppers. You know, this one I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic to it. In this one, I'm gonna add a little bit of ketchup. You don't have to. You can use tomato puree, but if I use a tomato puree, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to add a little bit of sugar to it. So instead of that, the thing is, you don't have to put this in it. You don't have to. You can add tomato puree, but the only thing with the tomato puree, you put that is very sharp, so that should be enough. It's very sharp, so to balance out the sharpness, you know, anything acidic or tangy, they go well with a little bit of sugar just to balance it out. So this, we're not going to put any more water in it because I want him brown off properly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try the consistency of the flavor with this. That is tough. That don't need much in that. That one is serious more than a rhino. That very, very nice also. It's just that the different flavor. So I just leave that open for you to see exactly. I could close it to see exactly what's going on. And the next thing I normally do with that, I have some jerk sauce which I now blend up. Normally I blend up like a big bucket of jerk marinade. I'm just gonna put a spoon in this. Don't want much in it because I don't want it too spicy. So this is garlic I have here. So I don't need it at the moment. So I'm just gonna set this aside. So that's done. Leave that there. Remove this. That's how I like to clean up around, see what's going on. So I'm just turning to make sure everything brown off properly. So this one I will get some more spring onion to add to it because it have a darker color. So I want the spring onion and the peppers to pop, you know, like to more visual that you can see what's going on. Wow. I still have my porridge, you know, guys. My porridge is still here, so for those of you who want, just let me know. For who like porridge, that's what I make first, guys. You need a little bit more sweetening. Guys, if you haven't watched the first part of the video, this is what I make first. And I'm telling you, this, trust me, this is hard. I like to find my balance with my flavor when I'm making things like this. So that's my porridge. And in this porridge, I'm not going to hide anything from you guys. You have sea moss, cinnamon, nutmeg, plantain, cornmeal. So you know that's serious. Look at that. That's a world-class porridge. You know, in Jamaica, they call this strong back. And the tea, I made the tea. I'm going to show you the richness of this tea. The tea what I make today, ginger and what do you call it? Sorrel. So watch this. Just a little bit of this honey. Get some good honey. When you finish, just Google health benefit of sorrel. So this is settled. So I'm just putting this down. Look at that. This, I'm not going to throw this. I'm going to put some water on this. Give him a bit of stir. Ginger and sorrel, very healthy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this one now, we're just gonna add a little bit more water. I will give him a little bit of a small potato in this. And I'm gonna cut it small. Welcome guys, welcome. Oh, you're hungry. So I'm just gonna cut these small because I'm gonna add a little bit more water. As chef, sometimes you develop some bad habit because guess what? Normally when you're cutting this, you were taught like once you do this, just go straight through. But if you do this, that's what happened. So when you're cutting potato, just go straight through. So then it won't stick on your knife. So I'm just using the tip of the knife for this. I don't want too much in it. So this won't take long to cook. So I'm just going to tip some water on the side here because it's thick. So sometimes the thicker your liquid, it's harder, like when you put potato and stuff to cook. But this, I'll give it probably about 5 minutes and then it should be good to go. The thing is, Gainer, you know what I was thinking? Should I use the curry for the thumbnail or the porridge? Thank you very much. Tangley, if I pronounce your name right, thank you very, very much. Thank you. Key, if I pronounce your name, thank you very much. I hope you guys love this video tutorial, and please do, before you leave, give it a thumbs up, and please do consider to subscribe. I'm just waiting for that to finish now. I can even go put my spring onion in this. Remember to subscribe, guys. That's how it works, help each other out. So this almost finished chicken here, very thick. Okay, normally you don't want the sauce too thick. You know, one of the rule of thumbs, yes, the sauce must coat the back of a spoon, but that's like for, you know, different sauces like mother sauce and stuff like that. Forget to put some nutmeg over this. Okay, guys, this is good to go. I'm gonna give him another try. So brown stew is ready. So that's all I do today, guys, and I'm still not finished. For those of you coming on, like today I do brown stew, do my porridge. That's the cornmeal and sea moss porridge. So the porridges have sea moss, cornmeal, a bit of ripe plantain. Then I do a ginger and sorrel tea. So that's what I do today. Thing is, I'm supposed to make some plantain tart, but probably it's not gonna be today. I'll see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. That's a brown stew chicken there. Hollywood Entertainment. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think here is about probably 11 o'clock here in the UK. A bit windy. It's a bit windy outside. Oh, it's lunchtime. Listen, bro, you're welcome anytime, innit? Thank you very much. Please do want to come in, guys. Do me a favor, just thumbs up the live and subscribe to the channel. You know, we have to link up that way, you know. And it's a blessing, you know, and peace be unto you all. I'm gonna show you the that's my tea there. I'm gonna drink this in a bit. I'm gonna warm it. It's a little bit cold now, but you know, I will deal with it. And last but not least, it's a world-class porridge. This porridge is one of my favorite. I love cornmeal porridge. It's like cornmeal porridge. I can't get enough of it. Love it. When I mean I love it, you know, that's how I deal with things. And that's the world-class curry chicken. Not only that, this is boneless. And over here, you have the brown stew boneless also. So I'm just going to chop some more garnish. You know, guys, it's been a pleasure having you today. You know, love you guys coming on. You know, just show some support and subscribe and thumbs up the live, you know. Peace be unto you all, you know. Have a blessed day.